way over your age. The creativity is a top notch. The way your conviction about doing things, your drive, your urge, your passion is what is commendable, I must say. So for this one, how do you choose the themes and topics for your stories?
I choose it by looking at my surroundings. You have to work with what you have. And from what I'm seeing, I have a society that we're a very beautiful place. We're a very beautiful country. Let me just use Nigeria.
Yeah.
But we have to be true. We have some problems, we have some issues. But we all know we have some issues. That's an obvious thing. Now, what are the solutions to these issues? That's where I go in. That's where I choose my themes from. Things as little as I am that I can do to help solve any problem that there is. I don't care what the problems are, how many they are. I just now want to solve a problem, and I can look at my surroundings and come up with a solution. So a problem that I decided to solve using the bowl of rice is the fact that the imagination of the young child is slowly dying, especially the young African child. We want to become a bit too westernized. We should come back to Africa, come back to our roots, and try doing things that will help our surrounding. So this is how I intend to solve this problem using this African literature niche that I have started of African child literature. We all know there's African literature. People like Wole Soyinka, people like Chinua Achebe, people like Cyprian Quincy. But African child literature by an African child is something that I feel I should start doing to solve a problem in my society.
Yes. Wow. I'm taken away like totally. If you're just listening without knowing, you wouldn't ever imagine that he's a 14-year-old child who is an author talking like this in a beautiful manner. For once I read this book, The Blood Rise, and the way I would agree.
After writing novels here, even though I hope to do that,
Yeah.
they all encourage me, my family and my friends. I want to say a big thank you to them for pushing me in what I started doing, what I'm doing, and what I will continue to do.
Thank you so much. I've read this book, The Blood Rise, myself, and this is a question I wanted to react to. What inspires your stories and characters? Or do you draw from personal experience or imaginations?
Okay, of my parents, I have 3 other sisters, so we are 4 girls in the house.
Right.
My sisters love drawing these little fashion girls with high heels and all those funny drawings children do.
Yeah.
So that's one of the very wonderful personal experiences, a very wonderful moment in my family. I just watch them drawing and I'm like, this is something they can relate to. So why, if I want to show them something that makes sense, why not use this to show them? I've heard a saying, if you want to catch a rat, you have to think I can use for every young reader out there.
Yeah. So like through the experience, the inspiration from your sisters, the drawing. So you've seen it as an avenue of using it to tell stories.
Yes, exactly.
That
To
are
people of
relatable.
that age.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. So can you walk us through your creative process? How do you come up with ideas, and how do you develop them into stories?
Okay, it's not really that hard, but let me speak for myself.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, so the first thing, I think the most important thing is the art of African literacy.
Okay.
You have to be literate. You have to know how to read. You have to know many concepts before you even choose yours. They call it your niche. Before you choose your niche, that's like the thing you are good at in a certain field. So the first step is being literate. In simple terms, to read.
Yeah.
Africans, I'm not trying to bash anything here, but Africans don't really read as much as we should. So the first step to a creative process is to read, and then to be able to know how to write. Then after that, inspiration, I feel like it comes from anywhere. It comes from just sitting on your veranda and staring at the world. It comes from sitting in your room and staring at your family. It can come from anywhere at all,
Yeah.
depending on what you want to write about. So that's the second step. Inspiration can come from anyone. Then imagination, it's something that we all have.